Hey, so today I'm going to take a look at this Gibraltar stand. This is a rack mountable stand. I recently broke a stand that I have, which is a Sounds Percussion brand, and I figured I'd try switching over to this Gibraltar. This is actually fairly similar to the Sounds Percussion, so I'm going to take this out of the package, compare this versus the broken Sounds Percussion as far as the specs go, and we'll see what we think about it. So in a lot of ways, this Gibraltar stand is very similar to the Sounds Percussion equivalent that I was recently using. So again, this stand is made to go inside of racks, so the length of the downpipe is much shorter. The width of it is 7/8 of an inch, so it would fit in, say, the Pearl brand rack that I'm using. The boom arm is 14 inches, and the boom arm will slide inside of the downpipe. Both of these stands have a little plug down at the bottom of the downpipe. So one thing that's actually a lot nicer about the Gibraltars is just the style wingnut that comes with this. You can see that it's actually a lot taller. You get a lot more of a grip on it when you go to use it. On the Sounds Percussions, I end up always having to replace the wingnut at the top with a Pearl brand. But of course, I can't do anything about the two built-in wingnuts onto the stand. I just leave those to be the Sounds Percussion ones. For both the Gibraltar and the Sounds Percussion, I'm not super thrilled with the bottom felt and cymbal sleeve that comes with it. Generally, I always replace them with the DW brand cymbal sleeves. One final note is that neither of these stands come with a memory lock. If you're looking to get a memory lock aftermarket, again, these are 7/8 inch downpipes, so you gotta get a memory lock that fits that. In my case, I'm using a Pearl brand rack. So I always get the Pearl brand memory lock because it fits really well with the actual clamp that it has to sit against. If you're thinking about getting a memory lock for the actual arm itself, note that there isn't a place on the gear section to actually accept the memory lock into. So you could always just throw one on, but it's not going to really fit into anything. So as I mentioned a few times, I am replacing this Sounds Percussion stand. As you can see, it broke right here where the boom arm rotates. The Gibraltar, just kind of eyeballing it, it seems like the thickness of that piece is roughly the same as the Sounds Percussion, so I guess we'll find out in the long run whether or not this holds up any better. So I finally have the stand fully set up. As mentioned, I put a Pearl brand memory lock down at the bottom. This little contraption right here, this is a Gibraltar Stacker. I have a different video I'll put in the description in case you're interested in learning about this, but basically it allows me to put a crash cymbal and a splash on this one stand. It just saves me a little bit of real estate. On the Stacker, I actually replaced both of the bottom felts / cymbal sleeves with the DW brand. And at the top, the wingnut, this is a Pearl brand. So as expected, I do like the Gibraltar style wingnuts that are built into the stand here. This definitely gives me a lot more of a grip to it. Hopefully in transport it doesn't get snagged on anything, but it does have a pretty good feel to it. So have you ever had any quality issues with cymbal stands, ones that you used for a while and you just had to give up on? Any stands that you switched to and that you love and you've never looked back after switching? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe.